guys, it's Oberstadt, and today I'm going to be swatching the new mini Zodiac palette from BH Cosmetics. This is their Gemini palette, and I just did an unboxing live on my channel for this, so I wanted to go ahead and do some swatches. Now, for those of you that don't know, there are little like dots on the side of this, and since this is technically number 6 in the series, it is the 6th Zodiac sign. It has not only the like palette background coloring, but also the Zodiac symbol. So depending on how you like store your palettes, you should be able to tell which one it is. And it has all of the information on the back in at least 2 languages. This is a 9 color palette. Technically there's like 8 eyeshadows, and then the center shade is kind of more like a highlighter shade, but I still use it as eyeshadow, or I mix colors. So I'm going to be doing arm swatches of these. I have my always off makeup cloth here that is wet on 1/2. So I will be taking swatches off on my from my fingers in between each swatch, so I don't do like any type of color contamination. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with this first shade. Now, I was a little like disappointed with the color scheme of this palette. Some of these shades looked more like peach or orange on the website, and the matte shadows are definitely very crumbly. So I expect to have a well decorated bathroom counter. Yep. There's already fallout on the counter. So that's the first shade. And then we have the second shade. I might have to go back in for another swatch of that. And there is the yellow. The yellow does look a little bit chalky. That's kind of sad. And of course I have a mess on my bathroom counter. So just to be fair, I'm going to go ahead and pick those up again and do a double swatch. Usually I don't. I just work with the shades that are on my fingers. But because these are matte shadows and they are like super crumbly, I want to see if they will build. And usually these do build nicely. That first shade almost looks like a satin instead of a plain matte. It has a little bit of a sheen to it. Okay, the yellow built up nice. It's more like a sunshine yellow. There are the first 3 swatched out. Let me get some clean fingers and we'll swatch the next 3. We have this like olive khaki color here. This more like salmon color, which doesn't feel quite as soft as the other mattes. And then we have fallout on the counter from the khaki shade. Oh, it's falling all over my arm. And the rest of the shadow just crumbled off my finger. These matte shadows, you have to be like very careful with. That color almost looks like a salmon. This is more like a reddish burgundy brown. Okay, due to the fallout, I'm going to pick those up again as well. And this palette literally only has 1 shimmer shadow in it, and then of course the center shade. So you don't have a whole lot of shimmer in this one, whereas one of the other ones that I swatched was mainly shimmer. It only had like 1 or 2 mattes in it. It's a nice khaki color. It has kind of like a yellow-based taupe undertone. And then the salmon shade is kind of pretty. And this is going on more like a burgundy brown, kind of like reddish brown undertone. So there are the next 3 swatches. I will be taking pictures with and without flash and in natural lighting, and including it in this video so that you see what they look like in various aspects of lighting. I am using a ring light over the palette so that you can actually see the shades on my pasty white skin. Okay, now for the last 3 shades, we have this like darker salmon shade here, and it feels drier than the other matte shades. And then this shimmer, which is beautiful in the pan. And then this like light yellow, like It's almost like one of those Italian ice lemon shades. So here we have the darker like salmon color. It's more kind of like an orangey, a red orange. I will have to swatch that one again. Oh, this one's like a rose with gold shimmer in it. That's pretty. And then there's that beautiful yellow shade. I would so rock that as a highlighter. Let me pick up that salmon shade again. It's definitely a harder formula than the other mattes in the palette. It is still crumbly, but it feels different as well. And just for S&Gs, I'm going to go ahead and grab a little bit more of that center shade. It is beautiful. It has like this light pastel yellow hue to it with like an icy silver shift. Like, I can pull off colors like this. If I wear clothing, I can't wear shades like this. I have to wear colors like this. I am not like an autumn color. So, like, these kinds of colors and these kinds of colors don't look really good on me just because of the coloring in my skin. I can wear summer, winter, spring colors for when it comes to like clothing. But if you put me in like a canary yellow, a khaki color, maroons, a lot of like the hunter greens and stuff like that, they look completely wrong on my skin. So we'll have to see how these eyeshadows play with the lovely yellow undertones in my skin. So there are all of them swatched out. I will be taking video with my phone like I did with the other two palettes with the flash on to show you guys what those look like, because some of these, like the shimmers and stuff, the gold that's in this one, you most likely won't see through the pictures. So I like doing the actual video so that you guys can see what these look like underneath different lighting. Hence the reason why I take pictures in different lighting. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Okay, so since I did a video yesterday of the swatches of the two palettes that I did, this is the Gemini palette. Again, I'm using my phone and I do have the flash on, but I wanted you to be able to see like the shift in this like burgundy color right here, where it's got that like light yellow gold shift in it that almost reminds me of the center shade, which is the very last shade on my arm. I will be including this in my swatch video that I just recorded when I edit it. It's uploading off the card now straight to my computer. That yellow took 2 swipes to build it up like that, but it is stunning. It was a little chalky at first, but I'm surprised. And then I'm not real happy with that mustard, that like, I don't know, that khaki color. It's not really my favorite. And then both of those shades look similar, but they're definitely, one's more orange and one's more brown. But I wanted to give you an overview with my phone of these shades. Look at those. Aren't they not pretty? And I also did pictures outside in direct sunlight. I mean, it's only 10 o'clock, but I was standing in the sun when I took them. So this is the Gemini palette from BH Cosmetics, from their little mini Zodiac collection. video, then definitely give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if you're going to be getting the Gemini palette, because I would be curious. I was a little curious as to some of the shades in here, and I'm not real familiar with the Gemini birth sign, being as though it's like, I think the twins or something like that. Maybe that's Pisces I'm thinking of. No, that's the fish. Anyways, all I know is that every Gemini I've ever known has always told me that they're really bad with directions. That's all I basically know about that birth sign. So if you like this video, definitely give me a thumbs up. Feel free to share it with your friends. If you have any questions or anything, please leave them down in the comment section down below. And everything like the palette information and stuff like that, I will leave listed in the description box. So I will see you guys in another video very soon. Hopefully you guys have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye.